Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is According to Low Elo, and we're back on schedule, kind of.
Sort of.
Yeah, sort of. So, today we are going to be going over Nilah's abilities, and I know we were supposed to do that last week, but some stuff came up. We had to move some schedules around. And then on Friday, instead of doing a champion review, 12.12b is coming out, so there's going to be some notes on that. Katarina is getting buffed.
Yeah, for all you Katarina mains.
Fucking hit my head against the wall.
As you guys all listened to our episode yesterday, you heard us, we talked about all the Katarina mains crying. Well, the crying Katarina mains have got their wish. She is getting some sort of buff. We don't know yet. We'll go over that.
Yeah.
You'll hear about it on Friday with a full rundown on the B-side patch. But for today, we got Nilah.
Yep. Really quick, we'll go over last week's poll, which was, are you guys interested in us doing the patch guessing game in future episodes? And 57% of you guys said yes. I know it was the first time we did it, and we did get some feedback about it kind of being rough, so we apologize. We're trying to figure this out. I promise you future segments like that are going to be a lot more smooth and a lot more clean.
Yeah, shout out to Calientes91, by the way. Thank you for that. I don't know if it's Calientes or CalienteZ91, but either way, I apologize for mispronouncing it one way or the other. Feel free to murder me in the DMs or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so I guess a little extra information is obviously next week is the 4th of July in the United States. So probably and my birthday's on Sunday as well, so we probably might not have a Monday episode.
Yes.
So we'll be back on Wednesday, and we'll either Wednesday or the next Friday we'll get back to the champion review. There's a lot of shit happening with League right now, so it's kind of a blessing and a curse. We have so much content to go over, but then we want to keep doing the champion review. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
We didn't forget about that series. It's just life has been happening a lot, and League is doing a lot, or Riot's doing a lot for League right now. So
speaking of, really quick, can I just mention?
Yes.
They're coming out with the Rune Nation book.
Yes, I did hear about that, finally, after all this time.
I'm actually really excited.
You gonna buy it?
For sure. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to read it.
You read?
Because, yeah, of course I read.
In a book? No,
I know, it seems interesting.
No,
it's
it does.
Callista and Hecarim and Viego before the Rune Nation.
Yep.
And it seems very interesting. So, I guess a suggestion for a poll is, are you guys interested in reading that when it comes out? I think it comes out in September.
Is this book canon?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So it's probably going to end up replacing a lot of lore.
And they just need to get rid of everything that happened in Sentinels of Light, because this is like legitimate, like how Viego comes to be.
Right.
And Callista. Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah, guys. I say we just really quickly get the break out of the way, and we'll move on to Nilah's abilities.
Let's do it. Yo, guys.
All right. Here we go, guys. Nilah is here.
Yes, she is. It's Nilah. It is Nilah, by the way. Don't say Nilah. Don't say Nilah. Knee, like your kneecap. La, like, I don't fucking know, La Chupacabra or something. Nilah.
Okay. People are saying like she's the first bot lane melee, but I mean you could argue Samira is half melee.
I mean Yasuo could be played bot lane melee.
Sure, but she is 100% melee, and I know I mentioned this the other week to you when we saw the video. She has hands down, I think, the sickest base splash art ever.
It's pretty cool.
It looks fucking good.
It's pretty cool.
Giant like sea monster in the back.
Yeah,
and she's like fucking kicking ass.
Is that a sea monster or is that a dragon? I guess it's a sea monster.
Well, she's from like the Bilgewater area.
That's true. Look at it, like it just. It's fucking gnarly. It's sick though. It's gnarly.
It's so good. But yeah, so bot laner. Let's get into it, dude. She's coming in 12.13. She's gonna be released with the Star Guardians. Yeah, so
her passive, man. This passive.
Okay, first of all, have you? I know I told you about the passive. Have you looked at any of the abilities past that?
No, dude. Honestly, I've intentionally avoided looking at her. One, to not confuse myself. Two, to save it for this episode. So you guys are getting a fresh hot take from this guy.
Man. All right, so let's start with the passive. Joy unending.
Oh,
Now,
is that what they talk about
this
this
is a
game, Joy Unending, or is the game Joy Ending?
yeah,
Because I don't know. From what I've
joy
seen
end,
from this thing, it might be Joy Ending.
no, yeah, especially it's gonna be joy ending on Friday when 12.12b comes out and
Oh,
Katarina gets buffed.
oh, okay, okay.
All right, guys, so strap in for this one. We got 300 years of experience coming with this. Nilah, okay, here we go. Nilah amplifies the healing and shielding abilities of nearby allies. Allies that heal or shield Nilah gain a bonus heal or shield for themselves. And when an allied champion heals or shields themselves near Nilah, she gives herself a bonus heal or shield. I want someone to fucking read that fast.
Healer shield, healer shield, healer shield.
And of course, you know, all these new champions, that's only one part of their passive.
Yeah, but they
If
all can
Nilah-
build fucking. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
if Nilah last hits an enemy minion, she and her nearest ally will gain the normal amount of shared experience plus half of the experience that would have been lost due to sharing. Woo!
She must
Now-
have like a really bad level 1 in terms of stat. We don't know any of her stats yet, guys. We don't know any
No.
of the numbers, but I can only assume if this is what it is, like her like level 1 through 6 should be absolute dog shit. It should be like Kale dog shit.
It's just, I mean, you're gonna be every lane is just well. Okay, to be fair, you have to last hit the minion.
You do. She has the last.
So-
yeah.
Yeah, right. So this is obviously she has all the healing and shielding bonuses. So I know you're mentioning maybe a tanky like Nautilus. This I don't think you're gonna want an enchanter with her for sure because it won't work with Relic Shield. That's not gonna cut it.
That's true.
So this just seems fair. Like reading it seems
I
overpowered.
just feel like you just
Again-
played Janet with this champion with Moonstone. You have healing and shielding right there. No problem. Game over. Let's win.
Oh my god.
Obviously, Soraka, Lulu.
Yumi.
Oh, yeah, Yumi too.
But like this is just obviously it's not completely the same, but this just reminds me of old Mordekaiser where he would gain 100%
Yeah.
experience even though he was in a lane with someone.
Yeah.
Like $20, this is the first thing to get removed because you're as long as someone's good at last hitting,
Yeah, you just don't
And I'm
lose.
assuming
You level up way
she-
faster.
and that I mean levels give you X amount of gold over your opponent just based on stats. I mean, she's a melee champion,
Right.
So I'm assuming her base damage is probably going to be decent, so it should be easy to last hit with her.
Yeah, what do you counter that with? The Zillion?
Oh, well, Zillion was the other suggestion you said.
Yeah, Zillion
putting
is
with
someone
her.
that could go there too, just because of the ulti
Bro,
or the area
so-
shield. But Jesus.
Remind me, Zillion. So his passive, is it stored based on the XP he gets? Like,
Yeah, he stores
how
a
it works?
percentage of XP.
so
that comes
he's
down the
going to be
lane.
getting even more because he's getting the full amount plus half.
Yeah. Yeah, you just get level 6, but meanwhile the other team's level 3. I think that's what's going to happen here.
I mean, to be fair, when it says the normal amount plus half of the experience that would have been lost due to sharing, it doesn't sound like that much, but I feel like this is going to be way too.
Right. It sounds disgusting.
It's, and then on top of that, of course, all the healing and shit. It's a fucking tongue twister, dude. It's Jesus. That we already saw. You showed me that video of the Yumi and Nilah.
Oh,
like just
the unending
infinitely
stacking heal shield, heal shield, heal shield. Yeah. Fucking stupid. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Well, luckily that's what PB is for. So I'm hoping they get rid of that.
Right.
And that's not intended.
Right. I wanted to. I think we've talked enough about the passives. I wanted to move on to the Q because I have seen a funny ass meme about how the initial hit on her Q leaves a penis.
Oh my god.
And if you watch the video, video where they're showcasing her skills and whatnot, there's a GP and a TF, and she hits him
Oh
right
my
in
God,
between them, and it creates a total penis that points right at
So
her.
if you guys are watching on the YouTube, I have it perfectly paused at that. Like there's like a yellow aura around them,
Right.
and it looks like a set of balls. Yeah.
Graves
Wow.
Graves can't have a cigar, but she can make a penis. Genius. Q formless blade. It's formless, all right. Active. Okay, guys, this has an active and a passive. So,
Let's
like every
go.
new champion, you gotta have multiple parts of the ability. So, active. Nilah's formless blade strikes in a line, damaging all enemies hit. Hitting an enemy will briefly increase Nilah's attack range and attack speed, and empower her basic attacks, causing him to splash in a cone and deal additional damage. That's pretty gross. It's really going to help you last hit.
That's so OP.
Be able to hit the back line or something like that. Like, okay. And notice it says enemies, not champions. So there may be a time where this gets hot fixed or changed to be champions only. Just keep an eye out for that. We'll have to see how OP enemies is. Passive. Attacks and ability damage against champions ignore some of their armor and heal Nilah for part of the damage dealt. This effect scales with crit chance and converts any excess healing into a shield.
You remember how you were telling me, oh, her 1-6 must be dog shit.
It's not. It's clearly not.
This is
She's got a, okay, hold on. New theory. She's got a shit tier health pool, similar to that of like a Lulu, and maybe a shit tier mana pool. There's got to be something. There's no way that these first two skills. There's no way.
Now, to be fair,
that
the healing only works on champions.
Right.
So that's fair. But guess what? Reader passive, she gets bonuses for healing and shielding.
Bonus.
So this is already getting buffed. Like,
yeah.
Her passive...
Yeah.
Man, okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah. All right, give me the W.
All right, the George Bush, Jubilant Veil.
Thank you so much for saying that, by the way. Because
you.
that's exactly what I was thinking with the W.
All right, Nilah shrouds herself in a Jubilant Veil and briefly gains movement speed, takes reduced magic damage, and dodges all incoming basic attacks. We got helicopter dick, baby. Touching an ally champion hides them in the veil as well, but they'll be protected for a shorter period.
Okay, Senna.
Now, the first time I saw this, I thought it was just completely invulnerability like Gwen, but it's just basic attacks.
Yeah, it's
so it's a Jax fucking helicopter dick.
Yep.
But it hides them, so yes, it's like a Senna E.
Yep.
And you take reduced magic damage, and oh my god.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. All right.
Like,
all right. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say about that. I think, and I haven't looked at the other skills. I'm assuming this is probably a last max ability, and the Q is probably the first max ability. I know the E is some sort of dash, but I don't know exactly everything about it. But yeah, this is gross. That kind of makes like, does that make her good for like invades, like a counter invade? Like, hey, you can't invade me if you can't fucking hit me. You know what I mean? Like, that seems kind of gross.
I mean, it sounds gross just being bot lane because it's all auto attack.
Right.
Like, I'm curious how long this duration is. It doesn't look too long in the video.
It looks
maybe
like
2 seconds.
Yeah, it's.
But still, like, that's a couple auto attacks.
It looks about as long as a Samira W. Maybe a tad bit longer after that, like a quarter or a half second. But like, she even does the same motion that Samira does. If you watch her, it's pretty funny. She does a little spin thing where it's kind of slow. Mm-hmm. Very interesting. All right. Let's move on to the E, Slipstream, because we don't already have a Slipstream in the game. Do they really not get creative with the name here? I mean,
what's
Singed?
what's Olaf's W?
Oh,
what did they change it to?
Whatever, it wasn't stay in it. It's basically stay in it. Like that's what it is, but it's not what it's called.
I need to look it up. It was so dumb.
Yeah,
stay in it. Hold on.
Who the fuck made this shit, man?
Tough it out.
Tough it out. Whatever. Stay in it. Tough it out. Is that not really the same thing?
That's the worst name.
I just want to make sure Singed passive is
Noxus. It's like Noxus Slipstream.
Yeah, let's see.
Something like that.
Noxious Slipstream. So could we really not get a better name here, Riot?
To be fair, there's a few abilities with Maelstrom in it too.
Right, but none of them are like this obvious as Slipstream. But all right. Slipstream lets Nilah dash through a target unit, traveling a fixed distance every time and damaging all enemies she passes through. She can store up to 2 charges at once. Cast Formless Blade during Slipstream to pull a wave in your path, dealing damage after a quick delay and granting Formless Blade's enhanced basic attack effect. So that's kind of like Yasuo being able to EQ.
It's also kind of like Kiana, where you can buffer your EQ.
I was thinking like Yasuo because Kiana can just dash without a target, right?
Her
Does she
E,
need a
she
target?
needs a target.
Okay. So it's like a little mixture between the two of them, where you need a target to dash to. It is a target unit. Does not have to be a champion. So it can be a neutral
Ooh, I
monster.
wonder.
So the ward over the wall on the Gromp
Yeah.
is a getaway option. Or
So does this mean she can go through when it says target? Is that only enemies or allies?
ooh, that's a good question. It does say target unit. It could be allies. Does not say
But
here, and it does not
yeah,
show. It only
now
shows what you
if
could assume to be enemies. It doesn't even tell you if they're allies or enemies.
no, so I'm gonna call this the next thing is if she can E through because that was like the same thing with Samira.
Right.
She could E to her allies, and that went bye really quick.
Yeah.
So I'll take a guess if that is the case that she can E through allies, that's gonna go bye. She's so
Yeah.
safe. 2 dashes.
Yeah, 2 dashes. 69 abilities that are, I don't know. I'm at, I don't know.
All right, well get ready for the ulti because this is even more insane.
Okay, hold on. What is the name of the ulti? Apotheosis?
Yeah,
Okay. Who the fuck is Apotheosis?
is that her god? Hold on.
I would assume
Is
so.
that-
Oh, wait, is that the Kraken maybe?
I think it's because she like has a demon. I have to look at the lore, but like fuck. Hold on.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I just saw. Is that the
I
god?
don't know. I'm looking at Apotheosis. The highest point in the development of something, a culmination or climax. That's just what it translates to. Okay.
Let me.
The elevation of someone to divine status or deification. So it's basically saying she becomes a god.
Oops.
So that's interesting.
All right. Well, here we go. Nilah amplify. The fourth word. Nilah amplifies the healing and shielding abilities. Oh, that's her passive. I'm stupid. Hold on. It
You're
reset.
fired. Oh, did it really
I like
reset on
scrolled
you?
down. I scrolled down and looked at something, and then when I went back up, it was unclicked from her fucking
Oh. All right.
bar. Fuck, great universe page. All right, here we go. Nilah unleashes a surge of power, flashes her whip in an area around her, and with a final burst, pulls enemies in toward the center. So
Okay,
we got like a
Diana.
Diana ult.
Right.
Apotheosis
Oh my God.
heals Nilah for part of the damage dealt, converting any excess healing into a shield. This effect scales with crit chance and is granted to nearby allies. So I saw, and again, I don't know if this is unintended, but there was what's his name that does all the PBE stuff. He had target dummies, and maybe I could just look it up. Let me see. What's his name that does all the PBE stuff again?
I don't know. Is it?
All the bugs.
I don't know who does the bugs.
I think you do. It's the not skin spotlights. What's his name? Do I not follow him?
The only ones I really remember, Necrit. Is it Nasus? I know August always does a lot of PBE, although he's a champion designer, but he does a lot of PBE.
Oh, Vandrel.
Oh, Vandrel. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find this. Because they have the target has an enemy and then has a couple of Oh, here we go. Is this it? No, that's a W. He puts a target enemy, ults, and then the area, the size of like the range. I'm trying to figure out if I say our range. The range in which like your allies can get shielded is so massive. Like you don't have to be standing right next to her. It's like it's a good amount away. I'm trying to find this fucking video. Here we go. Nilah okay, here we go. I'll send this to you and I'll put it on again if you guys are watching on YouTube. Just watch that. Let me turn this down. Like the range is so disgusting on this. It's only a 30-second video too.
Yep. Okay. Oh, they actually got numbers in here too, by the way, guys. Let me read these out for you. This is
For the ult.
Nilah whirls her whip blade, dealing 600, which is 60 plus 200% bonus AD physical magic damage over 1 second. Then finishes with a burst. So this person must have a decent amount of. That's only level 6. Holy shit. Finishes with a burst of 676, which is 125 base plus 200% bonus physical damage.
So,
She's already
so
doing
that's already
1200
damage.
That's almost 100 to 0.
So here you go. Look at the look at the scaling too. So it goes up to 325
Oh
base,
man.
and then damage per tick up to 45. That's 1200 damage, level 6. He has like 340 AD.
What do they mean by damage?
That's a lot
per
of fucking
tick?
damage, dude.
What does that mean? Damage per
So
tick. What is that? I'm not.
let
I'm
me
not
see.
seeing where 15 is on here. That's why I'm. That's why I ask, because I don't see anywhere. The only 15 I see is the crit percent, but the crit percent is the healing. So it says Nilah heals herself and nearby allies by 30% plus
Yeah, that's
15%, which is her crit modifier of her damage dealt to the champion's health, converting
so I think
overhealing
that's
to
what
a
it
shield.
is. So it'll go up to 45% for the healing or shielding.
But why does it say? Why do they call it damage per tick? I don't. I don't understand. Oh. Never mind. I get it. It's the damage is that base number, I think, over 1 second. So it must tick 4 times in a second. It says she
Nice.
whirls her whip blade. I see 60 plus 200% bonus. So she must it must tick 4 times per second. So every quarter second you probably take damage.
There you go.
So
All right. Well,
that might be like a Death Dance could probably counter the hell out of that thing.
keep watching the video to see the
Yeah,
range
okay.
of the
Let me
shielding.
watch the video. Sorry, I paused it when I could see the skill.
No, you're fine. That was good to know. The range is why is the range this?
We will. What is the range of Nilah R heal shield? Oh my god! Oh my
You see
god!
that how far?
Oh my god!
saw-
That is like a
you saw the
screen
second
away.
one, right?
That's a screen away. I'm looking at the second one right now. Yeah, that's a whole
They're
screen.
by the blast cone. That's got to be like
That's
that's over Caitlyn range.
I was gonna say that's Kai'Sa ulti range. Kai'Sa can ulti basically from a screen away.
There's no way. That's like
Wow, man. That's fucking
But also-
disgusting.
just I know they're target dummies and like they probably have no resistances, but like look at the size of the shields.
Right, they're double the fucking health. Jesus.
Yeah, guys, this is bananas.
By the way, on June 23rd, Nilah W got hotfixed and can block turret shots.
Wait, on PBE?
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was a thing.
It can it can or can't now.
It can. It
There's
will.
no way that's intended.
That was the hot fix, but people were already complaining like, "Oh, here comes fucking Akali back with her bullshit."
What was this on? Is this on Surrender?
No, it's on Vandal. Here, I'll link it to you right now.
Got it. Okay. Oh, actually, hold on. This is fucking wild.
I do follow him. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
This is
Bullshit. Yeah.
He said it was on the 23rd.
Yep. So I don't know
There
if
we go,
anything. I haven't seen anything pulling that back. So. Yeah, man, that's fucking ridiculous.
I don't know what else to say about this champion. Like,
You know what's funny is like I'm trying to look at her like health pool. At level 8, she only has 1100 health. That's just base.
Can't wait.
That's just base health. That's actually fucking piss poor. Yeah, let's see. Samira health level 8. I don't remember what her health scaling is, but just to get a champion that's somewhat similar and new. Let's see. She scales up to 2436, so 600 to 2436. What is the scaling on here? Health scaling per level does not say. What does that come out to? Where's the fucking calculator on here?
you should have a calculator on your computer.
You know what? I'm used to my work computer has a button just for calculator. I'm like, where is it? Okay, 24, let's see, 24, 30, 36 minus 600, and divide that by 18, so she gains 1836, so she gains 102 health per level, so multiply that by 7, because you're only getting it, yeah, so 7,
I'm really sorry if you guys
600.
weren't expecting to do math on a Wednesday.
13,
I'm
so
sorry.
Samira's going to have about 1300 health. So that's a pretty big difference, a 200 health difference. Samira, someone who builds shield bow, which I believe, I don't remember the stats on shield bow. How much health does shield bow give you?
It's the mythic passive that
Yeah,
gives
so
50
you get
HP.
50 just to start. So
Or is it more now? They buffed it, didn't they?
Is it 100? Oh, you know, it might be 100 now. You're right. I think you're right.
Let me see. Double check that. So that might just be
70
this might be the
bonus
item
health.
to,
Yep.
there you go. Okay, so it was originally 50.
Yes. Either that or I could still see someone going Gale Force with Nilah.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think they learned their lesson with Zeri. They do not want champions because it specifically states scaling off crit. So no more Titanic Hydra, no Trinity Force.
Nope.
This is like full glass cannon, looks like.
Yeah, or you play her as a bruiser and you forego the healing bonuses, I guess.
Oh my god.
I could see, dude, I could see that happening. You build one crit item, and then you build full bruiser after that, because, like I said, she's gonna have to have a weak health pool, and that's the only thing that makes sense here, and that's fair. Like, in that video of the ultis, she doesn't even have 1,000 health, which is at level 6.
Right.
That's pretty bad. That's really bad. I mean, that's Akali shows up and you're dead bad. You didn't even
I don't know,
Akali.
man.
That's Bruiser Talon shows up and hits you with 2 abilities and you're dead. So that's definitely
mean,
gonna be the weakness. Like, just blow her up.
I'm just scared, like, so, okay, say you're laning, I'll say Janna, either Janna or Yumi. So, you guys are going to get you're going to be, we'll say, a level up on your lane opponents, always. If you're playing well, let's just say that. So then your jungler, so say you're level 6, your enemy laners are level 5, your jungler, if they're, a little slow, level 4. But, like, the Janna's going to keep you alive. Like, there's so much shielding going on that's going to easily make up for that health pool.
You want to know who she's gonna pair extremely well with? Now that I'm just thinking about it, and I don't know why I didn't think about this before. It's fucking Renata Glass.
I'll be good,
Renata's got a shield. Renata can let her basically die once for free, and then she picks up the kill. And then all of a sudden she's reset with health. She gets healing off of that.
It gets bonus.
Yeah.
What is it, 30% you come back normally?
Yeah,
so that's going to go up. I don't know what I'm sure I'd have to go on PBE, but to look at what the percentage is for like the healing and shielding percentage.
Yeah, I can see this combo being absolutely fucking disgusting with Renata.
Enchanters in general are going to be gross.
Right. Renata gives you 20% of your max health. And Nilah amplifies these by... Doesn't say how much she amplifies them by. Just that she does amplify them. So we don't know that yet. So I think that's actually probably the grossest combo I can think of right now. I mean, obviously there's the Soraka Janna, but I think that the Renata's a little bit less obvious, if that makes sense. You're really trying to capitalize on the bailout. I mean, obviously you can cast bailout early. You do get bailout for 5 seconds, so you do get increased movement towards the enemy, and you do get bonus attack speed for 5 seconds in addition to the death timer. And all she has to do is she doesn't have to get a kill, just get a takedown from a champion within 6 seconds of damaging them, which, with the amount of shit she does, she can keep herself alive. Obviously, you can't stop the death from coming unless you get a kill, but you can slow it by healing and whatnot. So I think there's a big, massive possibility of her just being able to blow people up and Renata keeping her alive throughout that. I mean, think about it. You cast it, you maybe don't use the ulti right away. And while she has bailout, she tries to maybe EQ and then ulti. And if she's dead by then, she's healing so fucking much. She should have done a shit ton of damage. She should pretty much be alive. So, sounds like a disgusting combo to me.
And just reminder that Grievous Wounds doesn't do jack shit, and they're pushing way more healing.
Yep. Just buy your Death's Dance if you see this champion. I don't know. Seems like the only thing you could buy that's, at least as an ADC, that's going to help you.
That's gonna do it, guys. Yep. What do you think? What are your guys' thoughts on this champion?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Obviously, we all know she's gonna be OP. We know this. This is the thing, and that's fine. It's curious how OP you guys think she's gonna be. I'm looking at her health pool. I'm thinking she's gonna be a lot less OP than we think because she has to be able to survive, right? So, I mean, You can play Caitlyn into this champion and just stay hella far back and just keep slapping her with autos and a Q. And I think maybe that's their intention for the counter. But I want to know what you guys think.
Yeah, let us know. Again, guys, we will be back on Friday for 12.12b.
Yes.
And then next week we will be back with champion review and
Your regularly
some
scheduled
other, I'm
programming.
sure some other awesome stuff will come up. 12.13 is not coming next week because again there's a holiday in the US. So it is coming out the week after on the 13th.
I think that's why we're getting a B patch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's a 3-week period. 3-week period.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
oh man, I'm not stoked for Katarina. It's gonna be stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Other than that, guys, enjoy your Wednesday. We'll see you on Friday.
Later, y'all.